Guys, we have big news for Cardano. Hydra officially launched on the mainnet today. It was on the testnet earlier, and we know that Hydra is a very, very important part of the Basho segment of the project. That is the scaling segment of the project. We already had the improvements via one of the hard forks that brought up TPS on the base layer, but Hydra is the layer 2. And Hydra is horizontal scaling. What does that mean? It means that as more people use the network, it scales better and better. It's like the mythical beast Hydra, where if you chop off a head, several sprout up in its place, and that's the planning for Hydra. So Cardano, when apps are built on this, should have no problems with scaling. And as more and more people use the DeFi and use everything else, this scaling will get better and better. And Charles was mentioning 1 million TPS. I don't know if it can actually reach anywhere near that, but we don't really need anywhere near that, at least not for right now. So once this gets fully underway, and I do believe it'll take a couple of months for this to get fully underway, the only part left is Voltaire, and they're already working on Voltaire, which is the governance. Cardano's governance is already pretty good. They already have the democratic vote. They have more than, they have several thousand node operators, all with less than 1% of the network's power, actually less than 2% of the network's power. So the voting power is pretty democratized, and it's way better than something like Ethereum, where one or two pools have all the power. But I actually think for FOMO purposes and pumpology purposes, at least in the next bull run, Basho is actually much, much more important than Voltaire, because then Cardano can actually handle the strain of the network without being super slow or super congested. I'm just hoping that everyone takes advantage of this scaling solution, because it is a huge improvement on Cardano's infrastructure. And if people actually build on this Hydra thing, it'll scale more and more, and Cardano can just handle more and more transactions. We won't have that goof up like Sunday swaps at its launch. And that's when these DEXs can really truly shine and come online and get a lot of people trading for them. And I think there's going to be big opportunity to steal Ethereum's market cap for Cardano, because Uniswap fees are going to get ridiculous next time. And if all these DEXs on Cardano build on or latch onto Hydra, I think we can just basically get rid of all the congestion that there would be on Cardano and make fees a couple of cents. And that's when we can grab those users from Ethereum. They're just sick and tired of $50, $60 fees and put them on Cardano. I think this will help with NFTs, gaming as well. I can see a lot more development on Cardano's mainnet after this. Despite Voltaire or not, they're going to keep working on Voltaire. They're going to get everything they're going to get everything working. But Basho and Hydra, that's where it's at right now. And we're finally, I think, 100% underway with Cardano development. Now it's just a matter of convincing people to develop in Haskell, which is not an easy task. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.